The internet is on fire, and fans are losing their minds after NBA YoungBoy seemingly threw another shot at NLE Choppa, and this time, the world is waiting for a response. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, but now, emotions have reached a boiling point. Social media is buzzing with speculation, screenshots, and viral clips dissecting every word, every post, and every subtle gesture between these two rap heavyweights. Fans are shocked, arguments are erupting online, and the family of both artists is reportedly feeling the tension. The streets are talking, and the stakes have never been higher. NLE Choppa, known for his explosive energy and quick comebacks, has finally broken his silence, and the response has sent ripples through the hip-hop community. Emotions ran high as insiders claim the rapper was forced to confront not just the diss itself, but underlying betrayals, accusations, and unresolved beef that goes deeper than anyone could imagine. Friends, collaborators, and even rivals are now weighing in, with some warning that this is far from over. Fans are speculating about collabs gone wrong, loyalty tested, and reputations on the line. In this video, we're diving into every angle: the shocking diss from NBA YoungBoy, NLE Choppa's explosive response, and the dramatic twists that have left the hip-hop world divided. You won't believe what went down behind the scenes. The tension between NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy had been simmering for months, but what started as subtle social media digs quickly escalated into a full-blown internet spectacle. Fans first noticed something was off when YoungBoy posted a cryptic story late at night, a screenshot of a lyric that seemed to reference Choppa without mentioning him by name. Within minutes, the rap community erupted. Influencers were dissecting every word, fans were screenshotting and reposting, and speculation ran rampant. Emotions ran high as people debated whether this was a playful jab, a passive-aggressive move, or the start of something much more serious. NLE Choppa, reportedly, saw the post immediately. Sources close to the rapper said that he was furious, feeling that YoungBoy had crossed a line. He didn't take it lightly, one insider said. This wasn't just some casual diss. It touched on personal matters that he's never talked about publicly. NLE was ready to respond, and he knew the world was watching. Friends and family were reportedly caught in the middle, some trying to calm him down, while others were fueling the fire. The situation quickly became more than just a beef between two rappers. It was a clash that threatened to divide the community and put relationships on the line. Fans were quick to speculate about what exactly prompted YoungBoy's diss. Some pointed to rumors of studio conflicts, claiming that NLE Choppa allegedly turned down collaborations that YoungBoy wanted. Others suggested that personal loyalty had been questioned, insinuating betrayals within their circle. Screenshots of past DMs surfaced online, with people claiming that they showed subtle tension building over time. Whether the leaks were authentic or not, the internet treated them as gospel, dissecting every emoji and pause in messaging for hidden meaning. The anticipation built as NLE Choppa prepared his response. According to insiders, he didn't want to make a rushed reaction. He wanted his comeback to be strategic and impactful. Friends who were close to him described long nights in the studio, meticulously crafting lyrics that addressed the diss, while also asserting his dominance. He was angry, no doubt, a source said, but he also wanted to make sure his response landed perfectly. This was about respect, not just throwing shade. Fans eagerly awaited a statement, and social media lit up with theories about how and when Choppa would strike back. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy seemed to be playing a careful game of psychological warfare. His social media activity became increasingly calculated. Posts that seemed unrelated were analyzed as potential jabs, and his interactions with mutual collaborators were scrutinized for hidden messages. One viral tweet read, "Watch YoungBoy move like a chess master. Every like, every comment, it's all calculated." Fans were obsessed with the subtext, and the story grew faster than either rapper could have anticipated. As the days went on, the drama spilled into other areas of their lives. Friends, family, and even collaborators were caught in the crossfire, with some taking sides and others being pressured to mediate. The family was left divided, an insider revealed. People who normally stayed out of it suddenly found themselves defending one side or the other. It wasn't just about music anymore, it was personal. Social media users picked up on this, adding fuel to the fire by sharing supposed inside information and leaked conversations, further complicating the narrative. One of the most shocking developments came when an anonymous source leaked a private recording of NLE Choppa expressing frustration about the ongoing tension. In the recording, he allegedly said, "I've stayed quiet, I've been patient, but now it's time to show who's really got respect in this game. I can't let this slide anymore." Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and the clip went viral within hours. Analysts broke it down line by line, interpreting every word as a direct threat, a warning, or a potential setup for his official response. The internet frenzy didn't stop there. Memes, reaction videos, and analysis content proliferated across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Every minor post was dissected, and fan accounts tried to predict the next move for both artists. Influencers weighed in, offering their takes on who would come out on top, what the diss meant for their careers, and how this could affect the broader hip-hop community. It was a full-blown spectacle, and the anticipation for NLE Choppa's response reached a fever pitch. Finally, the moment arrived. NLE Choppa dropped a short video snippet on Instagram, cryptic but intense, hinting at a lyrical response. Fans went wild, replaying every second, analyzing his tone, facial expressions, and even his hand gestures. Comments flooded in. "He's not playing around. This is bigger than I thought. YoungBoy better watch his back." The clip wasn't just a response, it was a statement. It conveyed that Choppa wasn't backing down and that the next move would escalate the drama even further. Industry insiders began speculating on how this beef could affect upcoming collaborations, tours, and streaming numbers. Some suggested that this was a calculated move to boost visibility for both artists, while others feared it could spiral out of control. Mutual collaborators reportedly tried to step in, attempting to mediate and prevent further escalation, but tensions were too high. Every minor interaction between NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy became a headline, and the public devoured every piece of information they could find. The stage was set for what would become one of the most talked about exchanges in recent hip-hop history. Both rappers had the world watching, fans were divided, and emotions ran high. Betrayals, accusations, and personal stakes intertwined, making it clear that this wasn't just a diss, it was a moment that could define both of their careers. As Choppa prepared his full response, the anticipation reached a fever pitch. Would he settle the score lyrically, or would this beef spiral further into real-life consequences? The hip-hop world held its breath, waiting for the next explosive chapter. The tension didn't just stay online. It spilled into the streets and backstage at shows. Sources claimed that NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy were both scheduled to perform at a major festival in the coming weeks, and fans were buzzing with the possibility of an on-stage confrontation. Promoters and security teams reportedly began to take precautions, fearing that emotions could boil over during a live performance. It was chaotic behind the scenes, one insider said. People were nervous about even putting them in the same venue at the same time. The energy was electric, and everyone could feel it. While the world speculated about a potential live showdown, NLE Choppa continued to craft his lyrical response. Friends and collaborators described long nights in the studio, where he poured over every bar and every beat, ensuring that his comeback would hit hard while leaving room for artistic control. He wasn't just responding out of anger, a source revealed. He wanted this to be memorable, to make sure YoungBoy and the world understood that he wouldn't be disrespected. Emotions ran high as Choppa reportedly went through multiple revisions, testing flows, punchlines, and subtle references that would resonate with fans while escalating the drama. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy was not sitting quietly either. Reports suggested that he was monitoring Choppa's every move, working with his team to prepare counter-responses and potentially preempt any attacks. According to insiders, YoungBoy's camp had compiled a dossier of past interviews, performances, and social media activity, searching for leverage or material that could be used to escalate the rivalry. It became strategic, an insider said. This was no longer just about music. It was a psychological game, a battle of wills with reputations on the line. Social media remained the main battlefield. Every post, every story, and every like was dissected by fans, meme creators, and influencers. One viral TikTok showed a clip of YoungBoy nodding during concert, which fans interpreted as a subliminal jab at Choppa. Another video highlighted Choppa laughing during a studio session, with captions suggesting he was mocking YoungBoy's previous disses. Each interpretation fueled heated debates, with viewers analyzing details down to the tone of his laughter or the angle of a camera shot. Emotions ran high, and the intensity of the online frenzy made it clear that this was more than a typical rap beef. It had become a cultural moment. Family dynamics also reportedly became a factor. Sources close to NLE Choppa claimed that relatives and close friends were concerned for his well-being, warning him about the potential fallout of responding publicly. Meanwhile, YoungBoy's inner circle was allegedly doing the same, emphasizing the risks of escalation. One insider explained, both sides had people telling them to stay calm, but the artists were determined to defend their pride. It's that kind of tension that makes everything more combustible. The family and friends of both artists were reportedly caught in a delicate balancing act, trying to manage the conflict while protecting the emotional and physical safety of everyone involved. The beef even attracted attention from other artists in the industry. Collaborators, rivals, and influencers began weighing in, adding their own perspectives and, in some cases, fanning the flames. Rumors surfaced that other rappers were taking sides, sending subtle messages, or engaging in passive-aggressive social media activity. One viral theory suggested that a popular collaborator was secretly mediating between the two camps while simultaneously providing insights to fans, creating an additional layer of intrigue. Fans analyzed every post, comment, and like for hidden meaning, fueling the frenzy even further. One of the most shocking revelations came from a leaked audio snippet in which NLE Choppa allegedly spoke candidly about the situation. In the recording, he expressed frustration at the ongoing public speculation, hinting at betrayals and highlighting the personal stakes of the conflict. "It's one thing to battle on the mic," he allegedly said. "It's another to have people twisting everything you do. I'm not just fighting for me. I'm fighting for respect, loyalty, and everything I've worked for." Fans immediately reacted, sharing the clip across social platforms and dissecting every word. Analysts broke it down line by line, debating what it revealed about Choppa's next moves. As the days progressed, more leaks and screenshots appeared online, suggesting behind-the-scenes tensions between the two camps. Messages between friends and collaborators revealed conflicting loyalties, with some individuals allegedly trying to manipulate the narrative to their advantage. Fans and commentators were quick to speculate on who is truly supporting each artist and who might be secretly fueling the conflict. The drama became multi-layered, intertwining personal relationships, professional alliances, and social media perception. Public appearances added another dimension. Both NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy made statements in interviews, often carefully worded but loaded with subtext. One interview with Choppa revealed hints of frustration, confidence, and determination, while YoungBoy's comments were interpreted by fans as sly jabs meant to provoke further reaction. The interplay between these statements, combined with fan analysis and media coverage, created a narrative that seemed to grow more intense with each passing day. Behind the scenes, sources claimed that both artists were considering more drastic actions to assert dominance. Some insiders suggested that private studio sessions were being planned to produce surprise tracks targeting each other, while others hinted at potential public stunts or social media campaigns designed to control the narrative. "Everyone was playing chess," a source said. This wasn't about a single diss anymore. It was a full-scale strategy, with every move calculated for maximum impact. Fans continued to dissect every minor detail. Every Instagram story, every comment, and every post was scrutinized. Some believed that Choppa's team was subtly signaling a larger response track, while others interpreted YoungBoy's interactions as confirmation that he was preparing a counterdiss. Online debates raged about who had the upper hand, who was overreacting, and who was truly in control. Emotions ran high as fans engaged in heated arguments, predicting the next round of the battle. By the end of this phase of the conflict, it was clear that the rivalry had grown beyond a personal feud. It had become a full-blown spectacle that captured the attention of fans, media, and industry insiders alike. Loyalty, respect, and reputation were all on the line, and every minor detail contributed to the narrative. With NLE Choppa preparing his official response and NBA YoungBoy strategically monitoring every move, the stage was set for the next explosive chapter. The world waited, fans were divided, and emotions ran high. Betrayals, accusations, and personal stakes had intertwined with public perception and social media speculation, creating a high-stakes drama that seemed unstoppable. The anticipation for the next move wasn't just about the music. It was about pride, influence, and proving dominance in a fiercely competitive industry. The intensity reached new heights when reports surfaced that mutual friends and collaborators were being pulled into the crossfire. Sources claimed that several high-profile artists and producers who had worked with both NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy were now being pressured to pick sides, sparking even more drama behind the scenes. One insider revealed, people who thought they could stay neutral quickly realized there was no such thing. Everyone was being asked to take a stance, and the tension was unbearable. The ripple effect of this beef was growing, and suddenly, it wasn't just a two-artist feud. It had become an industry-wide spectacle. Meanwhile, social media analysts and influencers were creating content at a record pace, breaking down every story, post, and subtle interaction between the two rappers. One viral video suggested that a recent studio session shared by Choppa was a direct subliminal aimed at YoungBoy. Fans dissected his hand gestures, facial expressions, and even the background music, claiming it sent a powerful message. The clip gained millions of views within hours, further fueling speculation and making the beef one of the most viral hip-hop stories of the year. Inside sources claimed that NLE Choppa's team had meticulously planned a multi-phase response strategy. The first phase would be a hard-hitting diss track, followed by a social media campaign that would include strategic posts, behind-the-scenes snippets, and cryptic statements to keep YoungBoy and the world on edge. They were treating this like a chess game, an insider said. Every move had to be calculated to maximize impact and ensure that Choppa's response landed with authority. The stakes were higher than ever, and the anticipation surrounding the first phase reached fever pitch among fans. NBA YoungBoy wasn't taking the threat lightly. Sources close to him claimed he had convened a team of trusted advisors to monitor Choppa's activity around the clock. Reports suggested that he was analyzing every move, every post, and even fan reactions, trying to anticipate the next steps. According to insiders, YoungBoy wanted to ensure he wasn't caught off guard and that he could respond effectively without losing control of the narrative. Fans quickly picked up on this, noting subtle hints in his social media posts and reading into his tone, captions, and even the timing of uploads. The drama escalated further when a leaked conversation allegedly surfaced between NLE Choppa and a mutual collaborator, discussing the diss and potential strategies. While the authenticity of the conversation was debated online, the leak caused a frenzy. Fans analyzed the language, tone, and timing, interpreting every word as a sign of tension, betrayal, or strategic planning. Memes, reaction videos, and hot takes flooded social media, further cementing the story as one of the hottest topics in hip-hop. Even family members reportedly became embroiled in the situation. One insider revealed that tensions at home were palpable, as both artists were juggling personal relationships while navigating the intense public scrutiny. Emotions ran high, and some family members were concerned about how the beef could affect the rapper's mental and emotional well-being. It wasn't just about music anymore, the source explained. There were real-life stakes, relationships being tested, and emotions running high. Everyone was worried that things could get out of hand. The build-up to Choppa's official response was intense. Fans speculated about potential collaborations, surprise releases, and even public appearances designed to escalate the rivalry. One viral theory suggested that Choppa might debut his response during a live performance, catching YoungBoy off guard. Another claimed that the track would include subtle references to past interactions, personal experiences, and insider knowledge, designed to assert dominance and credibility. The speculation only intensified the anticipation, and fans couldn't get enough. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy seemed to be quietly plotting his next move. Sources suggested that he had been in the studio working on a counter-response, carefully crafting lyrics and delivery to hit hard while maintaining control over the narrative. Friends and collaborators reportedly warned him about overreacting, but he was determined to respond in a way that would reaffirm his position in the rap hierarchy. The back-and-forth planning, strategy sessions, and intense focus on every move added a layer of suspense that captivated fans and the media alike. Social media engagement skyrocketed as fans debated every potential outcome. Some believed Choppa's upcoming diss track would solidify his reputation and assert dominance, while others predicted that YoungBoy's counter-response would turn the tables entirely. The drama spilled into forums, comment sections, and live streams, with viewers analyzing lyrics, visuals, and even subtle gestures for hidden meaning. Emotions ran high as the community engaged in heated debates, predictions, and fan theories, further amplifying the tension. The situation took another dramatic turn when reports suggested that a high-profile rapper who had previously collaborated with both Choppa and YoungBoy allegedly reached out to mediate behind the scenes. According to insiders, the attempt was partially successful, but the tension remained palpable. Both artists were determined to assert themselves and ensure that their reputations remained untarnished, and neither side was willing to back down entirely. The drama had grown beyond a feud. It was now a cultural event with real stakes, alliances, and potential consequences. Finally, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. NLE Choppa released a teaser snippet of his diss track, sending the internet into a frenzy. Fans replayed every second, analyzing lyrics, cadence, and delivery. Memes and reaction videos exploded, with viewers celebrating Choppa's confident stance while speculating on YoungBoy's next move. Social media engagement reached record levels, and commentators declared it one of the most highly anticipated moments in recent hip-hop history. The build-up, leaks, social media speculation, and behind-the-scenes drama had all set the stage for a showdown that fans would never forget. Both NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy were fully invested, with teams, friends, and family involved in every strategic move. The public watched with bated breath, emotions ran high, and the narrative grew more complex by the day. Every post, every lyric, and every move carried weight, and the entire hip-hop community was caught up in the spectacle. With the teaser released and the world watching, it was clear that the next chapter would escalate the tension even further. Fans couldn't wait to see how YoungBoy would respond, whether Choppa's diss would dominate, or if the rivalry would take an unexpected twist. Betrayals, accusations, and personal stakes had intertwined with public perception, social media strategy, and real-life relationships, creating a dramatic narrative that seemed unstoppable. As the world waited, tensions reached an all-time high. The release of NLE Choppa's full diss track sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Fans replayed it endlessly, dissecting every bar, every word, and every inflection. According to insiders, the track was meticulously crafted to balance raw emotion with calculated lyrical precision. Choppa wanted to make a statement, one source said. He wasn't just dissing YoungBoy, he was staking his claim as one of the most respected voices in rap right now. Emotions ran high as fans debated the potency of the lyrics and predicted YoungBoy's counterattack. NBA YoungBoy's response was almost immediate. Reports claimed that he went into an intensive studio session, determined to deliver a counter-response that would match or exceed Choppa's intensity. Sources revealed that YoungBoy meticulously analyzed Choppa's diss, identifying key vulnerabilities, lyrical weaknesses, and potential areas to escalate the drama. He treated it like a battle, an insider explained. Every bar was calculated, every punchline had to hit hard, and he didn't want to leave anything to chance. Fans eagerly awaited his track, creating a social media frenzy that only intensified the rivalry. The public scrutiny reached a level neither rapper had experienced before. Fans dissected every minor social media post, interpreting subtle facial expressions, hand gestures, or cryptic captions as potential jabs or responses. Memes, reaction videos, and analysis content flooded platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Every comment section became a battleground, with fans picking sides, defending their favorite, and speculating on the potential consequences. The rivalry had transformed into a full-blown cultural moment, and emotions ran high across the entire hip-hop community. The tension wasn't just online, it spilled into real-life interactions. Industry insiders revealed that collaborations and mutual projects were now under strain. Producers, managers, and artists who had previously worked with both Choppa and YoungBoy found themselves navigating delicate situations, with loyalty and trust suddenly in question. One source explained, people who thought they could stay neutral realized they were being watched. Every move, every post, and every conversation mattered. It was a pressure cooker, and the stress was visible on everyone involved. Family and friends were also deeply affected. Sources close to both rappers claimed that personal relationships were being tested, with some allies feeling torn between loyalty and safety. Emotional conflicts became more pronounced, and some individuals were reportedly trying to mediate behind the scenes to prevent things from escalating further. The family was left divided, an insider said. Everyone was anxious. There was fear, frustration, and concern about what could happen if the tension boiled over in real life. Amid the chaos, both artists began to leverage social media in increasingly strategic ways. NLE Choppa posted a series of cryptic videos hinting at his next moves, while YoungBoy used subtle references and hidden messages to signal his counter-response. Fans went into overdrive, analyzing every detail and speculating on hidden meanings. Screenshots of the posts were shared millions of times, memes were created, and influencers offered their interpretations, all of which amplified the drama. The industry also got involved. Analysts, commentators, and fellow artists weighed in on the rivalry, discussing potential outcomes, career implications, and the broader cultural impact. Some believed that Choppa's diss track had given him the upper hand, while others predicted that YoungBoy's counter-response would reclaim dominance. Every prediction sparked heated debates, and social media engagement reached record levels. Emotions ran high as fans argued passionately, defending their favorite artist while criticizing the other. The turning point came when NBA YoungBoy finally released his official counter-response. The track was fiery, direct, and highly personal, addressing specific bars from Choppa's diss while asserting his own dominance in the game. Sources claimed that the recording was accompanied by a series of strategically timed social media posts, each designed to maximize impact and fuel the frenzy. Fans were shocked by the intensity, and reactions poured in from all corners of the hip-hop world. Analysts dissected every word, every flow, and every subtle reference, claiming that YoungBoy had not only responded but escalated the battle to an entirely new level. In the aftermath, emotions ran high across the fanbase. Supporters of both rappers engaged in debates, online and offline, about who had won the lyrical exchange. Some argued that Choppa's meticulous planning and delivery had given him an edge, while others believed that YoungBoy's raw intensity and precise targeting of vulnerabilities had swung the momentum in his favor. The division among fans reflected the personal stakes involved, highlighting how deeply invested people had become in the feud. The conflict also brought to light the broader stakes in hip-hop culture. Loyalty, respect, and reputation were all on the line, and every move, post, and response carried consequences. Industry insiders noted that this rivalry was a rare example of how a feud could capture public attention, influence careers, and create an ongoing narrative that blurred the lines between personal conflict and entertainment. Emotions ran high, the stakes were real, and every action contributed to an escalating story that captivated millions. By the end of this chapter, it was clear that the NLE Choppa vs NBA YoungBoy feud had transformed into a multi-layered spectacle. It wasn't just a battle of lyrics, it was a clash of personalities, strategies, and reputations, played out across social media, the music industry, and fan communities. Betrayals, accusations, and personal stakes had intertwined with carefully planned responses, creating a dramatic narrative that had everyone on edge. Fans were left eagerly anticipating the next move. Emotions ran high, and the story continued to dominate headlines and conversations across the globe. The feud had reached a level of cultural significance that few could have anticipated. It showcased how personal conflict, artistic expression, and public perception could collide to create a narrative that captivated the entire hip-hop world. Both NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy had demonstrated their ability to command attention, leverage strategy, and assert their dominance, making it clear that this was more than a simple beef. It was a defining moment in their careers and in contemporary hip-hop. What started as a series of social media disses quickly escalated into one of the most intense and talked-about rap rivalries of the year. NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy took the feud from tweets and snippets to full-blown tracks, studio sessions, and a public spectacle that had fans, industry insiders, and media outlets on the edge of their seats. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and behind-the-scenes drama revealed just how personal and strategic this rivalry had become. Every bar, post, and subtle gesture added fuel to the fire, leaving fans shocked, intrigued, and completely captivated. Now the big question remains: who will come out on top? Will Choppa maintain the momentum from his calculated diss, or will YoungBoy's fiery counter-response reclaim the spotlight? The answer isn't clear, and that's exactly why fans can't stop watching, discussing, and analyzing every move. From studio leaks to social media teases, this battle has become a cultural phenomenon that continues to dominate conversations in hip-hop. If you've been following this saga, you know that it's far from over. So, we want to hear from you. Who do you think has the upper hand right now? Are you Team NLE Choppa, Team NBA YoungBoy, or just here for the drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you've been following every twist and turn, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a beat of this epic rivalry. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on every diss track, reaction, and behind-the-scenes story. This is one story you'll want to stay tuned for, because in this feud, anything can happen next.